In today's video, we're going to be learning about the essential characteristics of living things, also known as organisms. These characteristics are shared by animals, plants, bacteria, fungi, and protoctists. Basically, we're going to explore the specific set of features that all living organisms share, no matter how different they may seem. These 7 key features can be remembered using the acronym MRSGREN, where each letter stands for one essential characteristic. The 7 characteristics are movement, respiration, sensitivity, growth, reproduction, excretion, and nutrition. Before we begin, it is important to note that some non-living things may show 1 or 2 of these characteristics. For example, crystals can grow, and cars can move, but only living organisms possess all 7 characteristics at once, and that is what sets them apart. Starting with movement, this refers to an organism's ability to change position, whether that involves the entire body like a cow walking in a field, or just part of it, such as a plant turning its leaves toward sunlight. Respiration comes next, and it involves a series of chemical reactions that occur inside the cells of living organisms. These reactions break down nutrient molecules like sugars to release energy, which is then used to support all the vital processes of life. This energy is required for metabolism, which includes all the chemical reactions and functions necessary to keep an organism alive and functioning properly. Sensitivity is the ability of organisms to detect and respond to changes in both their internal and external environments. For instance, we can detect temperature changes and respond by sweating or shivering to maintain balance. Similarly, plants can respond to factors like water levels, light intensity, and temperature. This ability is sometimes described as sensitivity and control because the organism not only detects changes, but also adjusts its internal conditions accordingly. This ability to control internal conditions such as temperature, water content, and pH level helps maintain a stable internal environment, which is vital for survival. Moving on to growth, this refers to a permanent increase in size and dry mass, which is the mass of an organism once all water is removed. A cat growing from a kitten to an adult or a bacterium increasing in size as a single cell are both examples. Reproduction is the process by which organisms produce more of their own kind, either sexually like a cat having kittens or asexually like a bacterium splitting into 2 identical cells. Then there is excretion, which involves removing waste products generated by metabolic processes such as urea and carbon dioxide, and also getting rid of substances that the body may need but has in excess, such as water or mineral ions. Although these are essential to survival, too much of them can be harmful, so living organisms have mechanisms to excrete the surplus. Finally, nutrition is the intake of materials necessary for energy, growth, and development. In animals, this usually means eating and drinking, while in organisms like fungi or bacteria, it means absorbing nutrients from their environment using diffusion or active transport. These 7 characteristics are shared by all living things, and anything that meets all these conditions qualifies as an organism. Another feature common to all living organisms is that they are made up of 1 or more cells, which are the building blocks of life. We will look at the structure and function of cells in a separate video. One final point is that viruses are not considered living things, even though people sometimes refer to them as organisms. This is because they do not meet the 7 criteria. For example, viruses do not grow over time or excrete waste in any form, so they are not classified as living. That concludes this video. I hope it was helpful. If you want to practice questions on this topic or on any subject in science or mathematics, you can visit our revision website using the link at the top right of the screen. Otherwise, have a fantastic day. Ask ChatGPT.